I'm George Teodorescu, Mixbook, Regional Director for Moldova. Well, as a lawyer by training, I was always excited about seeing AmCham get into some of the things that have to do with justice reform. So when AmCham launched their arbitration court a few years ago, I was very, very excited. In fact, I was part of the team that started it, and of course a different team kind of finished it, but it was probably one of the best projects and the best moments for me, and proudest to be part of AmCham. Well, first of all, I miss the people. People in Moldova are just amazing human beings, and they really make you feel very welcome here. The clean air, the feeling of a smaller place where you kind of almost know everybody, and just that community feeling that, you know, a lot of countries and a lot of big cities have lost it over time. I think I'm gonna be Daffy Duck. You know, Daffy Duck is maybe a bit of a loser, but he's very enthusiastic. You know, no matter how much he bangs his head on something, he does it with so much happiness and fun that I kind of saw myself in there. So, yeah, he's my favorite cartoon character, and maybe one day I'll be kind of Daffy, but maybe smarter, a little smarter, not by much. Big, loud, and relentless, right? So I cannot possibly whisper. I found myself thinking I'm whispering, and people heard me on the other side of the restaurant or the bar. So yeah, that would be me. When I was a little kid, I really wanted to be a soldier, particularly a Roman soldier. I really loved the uniforms, and I didn't realize the soldiers have changed over time, and they don't look as cool as they look in my little sort of toy stories. So as I grew older, I just actually saw the other day my yearbook from high school, I'm sorry. And in the high school, there's actually a question that says, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And you know what I wrote? I wrote lawyer or businessman. I didn't know what a businessman does, but I knew it wear a suit. So I wanted something with a suit. I did become a lawyer in time. I'm kind of doing management. So I think in the end, I kind of reached what I wanted to. Guilty pleasure. Well, I do like to sneak up the occasional cigar, right? So, you know, don't smoke, kids, but, you know, cigar is a different thing. Woof, that's a tough one. I mean, I love history, so I have a bunch of people in my mind. But I would say if I would have to think of someone recent that I would definitely love to kind of hang out and shoot the breeze, would be probably Fidel Castro, right? We'd talk about cigars, smoke a few, speak Spanish to each other, and he'll tell me a lot of the dirty secrets he knows about the world leaders in the past. So he definitely has a very interesting history, a personal history. He's seen a lot of stuff. So yeah, if he'd be alive, I definitely would like to smoke up a Habana with Fidel. I would love to learn how to play the guitar. So it's been kind of a dream of mine. I think I have these like thick sausage fingers, and I never really could learn to play. It also, people said that basically when you start learning to play, also your fingers kind of bleed, and I'm scared. So I didn't want to like end up hurting myself, but I do dream one day of being kind of a guitar player of some sort. I happen to have, and it's not such an, you know, sort of a new obsession, but for a long time I've been interested in history. And I go through different stages of historical obsession, right? So whether it's the Byzantine Empire or Napoleonic or this or that. Certainly at this point, probably it's also because it's 100 years since, I've really been interested in World War I. So I'm very, very interested in what's been happening. I sometimes go to battlefields, I hang through the trenches. So I'm doing like a really in-depth kind of thing. So I keep that down low, but it's sort of my current obsession, if you will. I take a cigar cutter, or a cigar punch actually. I usually hang it on my keychain, so you never know when you need it. You're very welcome.